Hello, I am Anawultus back once again for another episode of Freeciv, available at play.freeciv.org. Coming fresh off of recording another video earlier today that should be coming out later on the day that this video is being published, namely the timeless classic, Do You Have a Zdenk Meme? Uh, very niche, very nuanced. But anyway, let's get right back into the game. And yep, here we go. Nelson has grown to size 3. Konitz has finished building a university. Konitz is building an amphitheater from the work list. And of course, I do remember that I cannot and should not be using a caravan to go to my own cities, to establish trade routes, that is. But nevertheless, we will push forward. So let's take a look at Konitz. Production, of course, it is this town. 'Tis the season to eat a seasoning. There you go. Always look for new seasonings to give a new taste, a new savor to your food, and who knows, you might discover a type of food that really brings you joy in the fine in its flavor. So I always like to experiment with seasonings when I'm cooking something. Do you think maybe a little bit more chili powder, make it nice and hot, or maybe perhaps we're going to put in some pepper. Everybody loves a little bit of pepper. I know that there's some people who really don't. If you can't smell the pepper from a meter away, then you haven't put enough on it. That's an interesting attitude to have. Okay, Nelson is finished building workers and is now building an aqueduct, but the work list is empty. So I am going to micro this to effectively give me... let's get some cavalry. Let's add to work list. Wait, no. We need to get some barracks here. And then we can have cavalry. Otherwise, we are really going off sides in our production here. So getting some barracks and then some cavalry, which hopefully will be very useful. New Plymouth is finished building a diplomat and is now building a university from the work list. Yippity-doo, zippity-doo-dah. If you've ever seen the movie Song of the South, gotta say, it's a great movie. And you might say, how have you seen that movie, Song of the South? It hasn't been released for so and so many years. Well, apparently it was actually, its release was limited in the US for a long time. Its release in some other countries was not as limited, which allowed for other countries, for example, the UK, to sell the movie when the US had already shut it down, and therefore I have a VHS from the UK of Song of the South. And despite what some people may have you believe, there's nothing explicitly or implicitly racist about Song of the South. Just like there's nothing explicitly racist about the writings of Mark Twain, because people get offended at the way people of color are depicted in the works of Mark Twain, but people forget that a lot of times people actually talk that way. It's not as if Mark Twain is saying that every person of color talks this way. It's just that some people actually did talk that way and behave in such a manner. And And so putting that in there is actually a sense of realism, in that there are people who talk like that and who behave like that, but there's people who are just offended regardless, who don't care about. Okay, we're going to center unit instead. Okay, fine. Fine. So, let's actually take a look here. Let's see. You're alright. 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 You know what? Let's attack. Might as well attack. I'm going to have to move this huge, huge thing that is blocking. So I'm going to move one tile first, so that I can see, and then, okay, the tile is clear, so it is safe to move an additional tile. And it is also wise to. Is there a way to lock this in place so that it always appears up here? Because it is going to be a little bit problematic to always have to move it up whenever I've got a large number of units. Or I can always just right-click on a unit on screen. No, that's not what I want. Wow. Oh, sure, fine. We can do it this way too. Let's send in the cannons. And the cannons. Oh yeah, of course I have to do this. Guess the game wasn't really designed for these grand army strategic plans. Oh, I can reach the button. And let's take another cannon. We've got our cannons, we've got our cavalry. This town of Hamilton, it is not going to hold up to this kind of attack. Certainly not. And of course, that's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine that the town doesn't hold up, because that is, in fact, the plan. I'm going to attack with the cannons. Well, should I attack with the cannons first? That's a good question. The question becomes, what is more useful later in the game? The units that come from the cavalry upgrade path, or the units that come from the cannon upgrade path? In fact, I'm going to look it up right now. What does cavalry upgrade to units? Here we are. And cavalry. Obsolete by armor. Belongs to land unit class. And okay, capture, can do capture. Can recycle unit. Can do action you're fired. Huh. And can do the action set home city, upgrade unit. Okay. Upgraded to armor. Okay. And what is armor specifically? Oh, it's just a tank. Okay. Armors are motorized war wagons that are faster, stronger, and can take more damage than any mounted unit. Okay. Good. It actually upgrades to something. In Civ 3, which I also play, when you've got cavalry, which is the highest tier unit in that upgrade path, you can get tanks, but the cavalry won't upgrade to tanks. So if you have the strategy of heavily emphasizing cavalry, it means that you have to create a whole new group of units to replace them. Now that being said, in Civ 3 I usually don't upgrade my units anyway, so the same thing happens. So cannon upgrades to artillery. Okay, they both have decent upgrades, so I don't see any reason to not to no, oops. Okay, that worked. I saw the supported unit. I should have picked present unit. Do I want? Yeah, let's send this cavalry over. Let's send it over. Let's make sure that the town is safe and sound. Moves 4 out of 6. Okay, I can still attack this turn, but I'm not going to. I'm going to first scout it out with my diplomat, and then we're going to see what happens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's good, very good. We're going to attack one of our largest cities. How big is the other one? Just size 1, that's fine. So this should effectively take down a third of what is left of their strength. And hopefully that will work very well. So let's go to the next turn. Let me just reload the recording while I'm at it. Oh no, there you go. Are they all here? Let me just stop and start. Yep, it looks like they're all right there. But just to make sure, I am going to move this. Well, I technically could still reach the button, but it looks like they came from the north. So maybe they were trying to reach Hamilton, but they didn't make it fast enough. So spends a unit and 100% chance of success. So we actually only have 5 units in this city, plus an enemy diplomat, presumably. So I'm going to I should probably attack with the cavalry first, and the reason being that the cavalry have the ability to move. Wait, I forget. Can they still move after attacking? I don't know. But oh well. Let's lead with a cavalry. And attack. And it's dead. Oh, snap. Well, let's attack. And it's dead as well. Let's use another highly upgraded cannon. Attack. Okay, succeeded. Good, good. Next cannon. Attack. Success. Good. And we have another cannon, but it's not a very strong cannon. So we're going to save that one for later. So their pikemen are actually pretty tough, surprisingly. Or at least Hamilton has good defenses. This one should easily push through. I think this is the last attack necessary. Wait, nope. Not yet, but we do have an elite unit. That's good to know. And let's attack. Okay, succeeded. It shouldn't be this way. I should be able to win here. Oh, there we are. I was just one short. Okay, so what I have to do is I have to move. Yep, as I expected, I can't actually move after attacking, even if I only attacked. Oh wait, no, yeah, I can. Actually, I can. But this one, yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It works. It works out in the end. We made it. We survived. Unfortunately, I don't think I will be able to pursue the enemy, even though I would actually be at an advantage in doing so. Okay, that cannon actually cannot move. And this one... And this unit should be able to move. Yeah, so I can move after attacking. Okay, that's fine. And hopefully these cannons will be fine. Now that I am outside, now that they are outside of their own territory, it should take them one move to, at least this one, it should take one move to attempt to escape. And hopefully we will be able to deal with that. And luckily enough, capturing a city does increase my income. So, and I also got 1 gold from looting. And Hamilton sold barracks for 30, so I did make some more money, and is building a library. I don't think I want a library in Hamilton. What I want is actually a worker, surprisingly. And that'll take 3 turns, and we'll follow that up with the cheapest building is barracks. Yeah, we'll just put a barracks in case we need to start producing units here pretty soon. And yeah, it already has an aqueduct and city walls, so we're fine on that front. We just need to ensure that the city is well protected. I actually hope that they attack, because I know that they'll have such a hard time trying to beat my units. I'm going to see if I can cut off their path of escape. And this one I'll send to connect via road, just in case there is a need. And I'll just send this one up here. And I think that should be it for this turn. But look at that. We are almost from sea to shining sea. This is probably the next town I'm going to attack, simply by virtue that I'm already running some interference over here, and it should be relatively easy to move my troops into position for this. However, I will probably need to build a little bit of a road, and of course I'll protect my road building worker with units, just to facilitate the rapid movement to the front lines. And I might have to complete a circuit here of the roads so that I can move my troops more easily throughout the kingdom. Yes, that's right. We are the kingdom of Prussia, Königreich Preußen. And everybody is very happy to be in Prussia. And let's see what happens this coming turn. And of course, he was unable to escape. And apparently there was no significant counterattack. But what I need to do here is, okay, we've got that, and we've got a full cannon here. And just because we have the ability to do this, let's do this. Oh yeah, they're offsides. They can't deal with that kind of attack. That's what you get for being offsides in on the battlefield. So come on. Come on, allow me to select unit. Unit. Don't tell me there's been a crash of sorts. Okay, I can select. I just need to... there we are. I just needed to click a little harder. We'll see. So, yep. Taken down. Very good. And we're having zone of control issues here. So I should probably retreat to a safe location uh, before I begin my next wave of attacks. But interestingly, I was actually able to attack, but not able to pursue. Okay. So here, I am going to look at that. We're chasing down the enemy. Can you believe it? We have made it quite far in this game. At the beginning, I thought maybe the game mechanics are going to be a bit difficult to comprehend. Is this the one I just attacked with? I don't think it is. Well, if the one I'm attacking with is this damaged, I should probably attack that one. Okay, and let's move to attack this other unit. Oh wait, I didn't actually attack. Okay, fair enough. Look at that. We are running them down. Holy cannoli. Man, that's amazing. Maybe I should cut off the city. That's something I should probably do. I'm going to cut them off. I am going to actually cut them off so that they can't reinforce between their cities. Man, this is going to be so amazing. They're going to have to build units nonstop in order to do anything about this. But hopefully we'll be able to hold up until I am able to gather more troops for another attack. And I didn't actually build anything that turn. No, I did not. Good, good, very good. Amazing. Okay. I don't think it could have possibly gone any better, except for capturing Nelson. But of course, Nelson, if I remember, didn't actually have... Oh, it did have walls. But it wasn't as defensive as Hamilton for whatever reason. And that's why we actually lost some troops attacking Hamilton. However, in the end, we managed to pull through. And that's what matters. Well, now I'm actually going to pull forward this diplomat by sheer virtue of the necessity of always having a diplomat ready for scouting missions, scouting out the enemy, seeing what the enemy is doing, being able to attack when the time is right. Whoa, what's here? It's Malawi. Yeah, I'm going to have to attack them, aren't I? But that's fine. They have pikemen, and I don't see anything better than pikemen coming out of them. So we're going to show them a thing or two about warfare. That's what we're going to show them. Man, I almost feel like maybe scouting out this town just in case they have a very weak garrison because of sending all those units toward Hamilton. I think that is a decent action to take, but I'm going to have to see about that next time, because right now I'm going to stop after this resounding victory. Oops, not the manual. I just wanted to save the game. And the game is saved. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will be seeing you all next time, and I will tell us over and out.